Hello, welcome to Dyson Sphere Program. Sorry that I'm starting a few minutes late. I'm currently just putting gloves on. And then we shall get right into it. I can find my blanket. There we go. Right, I'm suitably wrapped up against the cold. It's nighttime in game. So I was stood here to take my screenshot. Hello. So yeah, we're at 92.7% threat on this. So that will soon test my defenses out. And I haven't quite managed a full perimeter. So I've got about halfway around. I would like to finish this off before I start doing any major building. But for the time being, I can just head back to my little factories. This is going up pretty quick now compared to how it was at the start. I don't think that's anything to do with this hive threat. I think it's just because I've been building more things and I'm taking more power out. Or producing more power, using more power. I'm pretty sure that's what the threat is related to. But yeah, we're up to 94% already. So, end of last session, got my interplanetary logistics going. I'm not sending normal bullets across at the moment. But what I'm planning to do is get the interstellar logistics going so that I can get titanium down here and then I can make the better bullets instead of wasting all my copper on the new stuff. Not the new stuff, the terrible stuff. Right. So I need to make... I think I've unlocked them. Yeah. The interstellar logistics stations. Oh, I actually need two. Of course I need two of these planetary logistics stations. Everything is so expensive. Right, so I guess the question there is, do I have enough titanium to actually do that? And I might not, but I guess even if I don't have any titanium here, which it doesn't look like I do, I can get all the materials I need and then fly to the planet which has the titanium on it, craft and set up the logistics station over there. Oh, okay. That's where all my turbines are going. I need some turbines. So let's just stop you. Oh, yes. How's your day been, anyway? Mine's been a little bit tiring. But I'm happy to be back with my spaghetti, which is still on the list to sort out. I did add a couple of extra bits because this was running low on magnets and stuff. Right, 96%. They are going to attack imminently. So yeah, I think that's going to be what I have to do, is just take the titanium across. Because the alternative is that I just sit and try and pick up stones to get titanium ore, and that doesn't seem like a lot of fun to me. I'll just double check that I've not left any lying around. I've got some spare silicone, but that's not a whole lot of use when it's titanium that I'm after. Yep. Out of luck there, unfortunately. That's gonna go for a long time, so I'm just gonna delete that sorter altogether and then probably forget that I've deleted that sorter. And then in like half an hour's time, I'll wonder why this isn't producing anything. Okay, but for the time being, what do I need? I need 40 of the pink things. I actually need more than 40 because I need them for the other stuff too. I guess I only need to make one while I'm down here. So let's just take 20 for the time being. So I'll make enough to make one interstellar logistics station. And then fly over to the planet. And set it to supply. And then that should be all that I need to do. And then I can fly back here and set up the one here to demand the items, and everything should work, fingers crossed. I'm slightly worried about how I'm going to power it, because it takes quite a lot of power to send stuff between planets, oddly enough. So yeah. Hopefully generation is good enough over on that planet. Maybe I just make sure that I've got plenty of wind turbines. Oh, why is my inventory such a mess? There we go. Yeah, I don't have plenty of wind turbines at the moment. Okay. So I've got the 40 pink things that I need. I need some steel. I need to watch this attack. But I'd like to do it. Oh, something's broken already. Okay, that suggests that they're not attacking where I'd like them to be attacking. Yeah, okay. Okay, they're slightly damaged, but they're not going to repair themselves because I don't have a base here. So I guess I do need a base. If stuff is going to start... I think that's just a little bit of iron or something. I don't think that's terribly worthwhile picking up. Yeah, if they're going to fly this direction, then I guess I need to have them in range of a defense or an analysis base so that they can get repaired. Oh, but that was the only issue. Okay. That seems simple enough. Hopefully. So I should have actually a couple of battlefield... Oh, I've got 4 on me for some reason. That seems like a lot. Right. Yeah, great. I'm just unlocking random research that then I'll have to build up production chains for. I think I'm also going to need to build some foundation. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Oh no, that's my bot. I thought it was a drain from this thing. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what the inner ring and outer ring mean on this thing. So... yeah. But those 2 were broken. And it was my bots that repaired them. So I'm going to assume that the inner ring is where the battlefield analysis base actually does its stuff. Which means I need to build my next one. Doing some shift clicking. Out in this ocean. Just spamming all the foundation around. Let me just double check that. Yeah, as I said, I wish you could like pin these so that you could see more clearly what's being covered. So I want to cover that one. Probably like that is good. Hopefully. I don't want to get it too close to the base, the aliens, just in case it decides to go on a rampage or something. Okay, that does need power. I thought it might. I've just been spamming wind turbines around. I don't know if that's the best idea, but I figured that if something gets destroyed, if a power pole got destroyed, it would like take up everything upstream, whereas the wind turbines, it might depower one of these, but everything else is still going to be getting power at least while these are standing. So it seemed like a reasonable idea to me. Okay, I think my space junk has despawned, which is fine. We've got a couple of turrets that aren't covered by this. But I mean, the threat is very low at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that. But before I go doing any crazy building, I do want to get my defenses properly ringed around, basically, so that I don't have to worry about any attacks. Okay, where are you going up to? You're going up to that wind turbine there. So that should work, probably. Maybe... Yeah. Everything is in the way of everything else. I'm going to stick some foundation there just to see if it's a good place to put my little analysis base. Ew, that's very close up, just at the top of the screen. That ring is very close. I think I'm not comfortable with it being that close to the enemy stuff. So you can hide back here. And then power that one. Okay, so now most of the stuff that I've already placed is covered by these analysis bases. I think I'm going to have to make a couple more that actually go all the way round. Can't remember how expensive they are, but that's fine. We are randomly producing stuff. I don't actually know how my planetary resources are going on. Yeah, 2 million iron, 1 million copper, well, 1.7. It's not terrible. At some point I will need to expand to other not solar systems. Well, other suns. Yeah, so it is another solar system. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think I need to unlock purple science before I can do that. Because in the upgrades, this cosmic exploration... yeah, so this shows me the reserves of my current planetary system. And then this will let me see all the planetary systems within 6 light years, but I need 1,000 purple science for that. Which is kind of complicated to make, actually. Whereas I feel like I've got very little infrastructure set up. Won't be chatting much. You're busy cleaning the house. Oh, home alone. Everyone's gone to attend a marriage. Okay. Well, that's fine. You can just listen along while you get busy cleaning. That would be good to queue, actually. Because I can get those, which again needs... excuse me. Yeah, it's basically a chain. So you need the planetary logistics to build the interstellar logistics, and you need the interstellar logistics to build the gas giant thingy, which I've forgotten what it's called. But that will let me harvest from this place here. Kappa Carinae 2. And if we have a look at that, we can see that that gives me 0.5 fire ice per second and 0.2 hydrogen per second, which is not actually that great. But with the fire ice, I can make some of the like graphite stuff that I need. I have no idea what I just pressed to make the view go around like that, but never mind. So yeah, that will be useful to do. And once again, I've been chatting so long that I've forgotten what I was actually coming over here to do. I'm sure it doesn't matter. Possibly related to research. I was also collecting stuff for that. I'm not gonna... So I unlocked the solar sail stuff at the end of last session, but I don't think I'm actually going to start shooting solar sails in at the sun just now, because the processors, I've sort of got a stockpile. These things, I don't have any at the moment, and I need them for crafting some defense stuff as well. So this solar sail is going to take a little back burner for the time being. Yeah, the analysis base isn't too expensive, actually. That's fine. Right, what else did I need for this? Some steel, 40 steel, in fact. I already have 14 on me. And still on the list of things to do is to sort out this area. Because at the moment I've just been sneaking stuff in. So I've got that there, which is making extra turrets. But yeah, it's a mess, and it's half the time it's running out of the supplies that it needs. Okay, so I can't take a variable amount out of a smelter. Just need to grab all of that steel then. That's fine. Right. So if I... 40 of you there. I don't need 47. I need 40... 0 of the pink stuff. Just as always, my inventory is an absolute mess. Why do I have all these? Okay, I need to feed those back into the battlefield analysis bases that I just put down so that they can help with defense. I need to pick up some more foundation. So many things to do. I don't know why I've got all this stone on me either. Okay, anyway, pick up some foundation just because you always need that. Always need my smooth stone slabs. Right. Okay, so 40 processors I can do because I do appear to have a full... Oops. Full supply over here. I was making some sort of weaponry, but I guess where I've not needed to refill that, it's fine. What am I doing? 48. No, not 48. 38. I can't count. I still can't count. There we go. The worst way to take 40 of an item. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should... Oh, you've run out of silicon. Okay, never mind. I was going to say I wonder if I should take more processors out, but I don't think it's worth doing until I've got my Interstellar logistics sorted and I'm actually automatically bringing silicon to the planet. Okay, so once I'm on the other planet, I'll have enough to make that logistics system. I need to remember to bring enough titanium back with me to build that station, because otherwise I won't have that station in order to summon all of my titanium. I also need to build one of those at some point, but I can't do that yet. Because this... Yay, fusion power generation. Don't know if I can actually make the fuel for that yet, but... presumably it's now here. G-transfer rod. Nuclear energy. Yeah, that's still a little bit out of range. But it does give us a lot more power. You can see we go up from... Well, you can't see, because you might not be looking right if you're cleaning. This gives 54 megajoules of power, and this one gives 600 megajoules, so... We got a lot more power coming out of that one. Right, before I get distracted again, which I am, you know. I should look at this titanium alloy. Which is going to be a pain to make. My current setup. Okay, so I need 40 for my interstellar logistics. So I need 80 sulfuric acid, which is going to be annoying to cart over there, but I don't have enough titanium here to make it, so that's what I got to do. Right, and I don't think I have any spare... Oh, wow. This machine helpfully stacks all the way to 80, so I can just grab that from there. But yeah, only stacks 20 in my inventory, which is very annoying. I also just don't feel like I should be having loose sulfuric acid sloshing around in my bags. Maybe I've got some sort of liquid chamber for storing those in. And then I also need some logistics vessels. I don't know if there's balanced supply and demand of items between planets. I always forget if they need to be assigned to a specific station or if it doesn't matter. So I'm going to assume that I can assign those to the station on this planet and it will just go and get the stuff that I need from off-world and bring it back to me. That's going to be my assumption. Okay, so do a little check. Planetary logistics station. I've got everything I need except the titanium. And then the interstellar logistics. I've got the 20 pink stuff. I've got my sulfuric acid. And I need steel as well. Okay. So I need 40 steel. Which is fine. I dumped some of that in a random chest earlier. Don't know why I'm calling them chests. Depot. We're in the space age. I'm not playing Minecraft anymore. Well, not today. Okay. So that's that row sorted. It's just a mess. It makes me sad. But anyway, that's what I'm living with. Dump some wood. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that wood. Or those leaves. Maybe just craft them up into crystals or something. There's an achievement for doing that by hand. Don't know where I picked up all these sorters from, but I probably don't need 260 in my inventory. Get rid of that iron. Yep, still no idea why I've got so many of these in my bag, but let's shove a few of them into that machine. Might as well get rid of those. Well, actually, I'm going to be putting down conveyors, so I might as well take that back. Thank you very much. I've got all this copper. I don't know why I've got so many copper ingots in my inventory either. And then I don't need fluid storage. Probably don't need those jammer things because the jammer tower is so small. Welcome back. Chores are done. Very nice. Lay down and enjoy the stream. Oh, you got to prepare tea. You've been busy doing the housework while they've been having a fun at the wedding. And you're the one that's got to make dinner. That seems a bit unfair. Okay. Just got a random engine in my bag. That's fine. Sorry, I'm just making angry inventory noises. So yeah, I do want to go and expand my perimeter. Although, like, threat is low currently, but creeping up. I don't think I can dump those engines anywhere, actually. But I can just go and put down the remaining turrets and battlefield bases that I have in my bag. I can offload some of these drones. Yeah, I don't actually know how the dark fog attacks, so I don't know if they always fly out in the same direction or if they fly at whatever is closest to them. I would have thought it would be one of these rather than that side over there. Because yeah, my problem is if they get through this... How do I go down again? Oh, apparently. If they get through this line of defense, then there's nothing over at my base anymore to stop them from just taking everything out. Unless I'm on planet and want to go in there and face tank them. It's a theory. I see how it works. I guess rather than spending time doing this, I'm probably better going off-world while threat is low. So that hopefully I can get things sorted. Stayed at home because you wanted to. I do. I have heard that they are like very big events, like hundreds and hundreds of people. Which does seem a lot. Like my family is kind of quite small, so if we have a family event, it tends to be just, you know, aunts, uncles, cousins, and there's not that many of us. So we're talking like less than 100 people generally for the event. And my part of the family tends to seclude themselves in a quiet room and just have a chat and a catch up rather than getting too involved in, like, of course we wish the happy couple well and all that sort of stuff, but we're not dancing all night and singing and being overly loud, which is nice. Okay, right. Basically, I should just chuck everything that I don't need in a storage container. Including this storage container, because that sort of is filtered, so it's not going to just randomly chuck things out. I want to keep that. I don't need the wireless tower. Okay. How do I make sulfuric acid again? Water, stone, and oil. 50 people just from your dad's side. That's a lot of people. Oops. Okay, we zoomed out. You can see, like, how many suns we've got to explore, though. Let's just zoom in slightly. Less. Oh, we've got so little copper. Why am I still spending copper? That seems suboptimal. So I've got water there, I've got stone, but I don't have any oil. So I can't actually make sulfuric acid over there. Which is annoying. Because it means I have to make the titanium alloy on my home planet. That one's got no ocean. Okay, that's got 9 million copper ore is not bad, actually. That is not bad at all. Yeah, compared to the first seed that I played on, these planets are kind of weird. In terms of what resources they've got. Or maybe just because it's different from what I'm used to. So yeah, wind and solar are all pretty pants. There's coal, but there's not very much of it, so I can't really use that as a power source. Oh well. I do think, so we're up to 27% on the threat. Yeah, I don't need those. I might as well take some more smelters, and I might as well take some more wind turbines, although I'll take them from here. And then where did I put my smelters? I seem to remember, yeah, I was thinking, like, I know they use these slabs, so I'm pretty sure they'll be over here somewhere. And lo and behold, they were. I do like it when my brain works. Happens rarely, but it's always good when it does. Okay, and I should probably take some more conveyor belts just in case I want to put down some more collection systems. Yeah, let's just take all of those wind turbines. And a few more power poles as well. Because I can. And now I'm going to go flying. Hopefully I've got enough fuel. Oh, I'm glad I checked that because I don't really have enough fuel. I don't want to become space junk, particularly. Okay, let's take a couple of those and then fill the mech back up. So yeah, I've not really got a whole supply of hydrogen going on, which is what I need to make deuterium. Okay, here we go again. Where am I going? Away from the sun, I think. Yes, that's where I want to go. Let's escape the gravity of the planet. Don't get caught in the gas giant. Yep. There we go. There is some way that you can use planets to like boost your speed, but oops, don't run out of power. I'm not so good at that. Right. Yeah, I'd assume if there's 50 people just from your dad's side, then you're talking at least 200 people. Which seems overwhelming to me. Right, so this is the planet where last time we took out 2 dark fog bases and only had to get resurrected once. Which, considering I've never fought a base before, I'm going to say it's not that bad. Okay, crash land right there. Buy all my stuff. So I need to grab some titanium. That's my first port of call because I'm going to be manually crafting. Oh, I'm not going to be manually crafting those. I feel like I maybe should have checked that. Luckily, I do actually have something. I do have an assembler here. Right. Oh, that would have been terrible if I was scrambling around trying to make an assembler on this world. Oh, wait, it's not an assembler. Is it a chemical factory or a smelter? Oh, what am I doing? Yes, okay, it's a smelter. I have smelters. Right. Give you some of that. Give you some of that. How much can I put in you? 80. That's excellent. That's perfect. And then just 40 steel. Okay. So that can be making my titanium alloy. I don't really want this making more copper bullets anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do with just that tiny amount of copper. Yeah, I should probably take those off world at some point as well. Right. So I could be making this thing. Yeah. I only want to produce one of them. I think I only can produce one of them. So power sufficiency is looking quite good, but I don't know when I pop down this logistics station, it's going to have a complete fit about everything. Because it needs to charge up the logistics station and it needs a lot of energy. At least this goes reasonably quickly. Okay, so I'm just going to check because I did take out those dark fog bases and I've now completely forgotten where they were. There they were. Why is there only one massive gaping hole now? I'm sure there were two. Oh, there it is. There's the other one. There's the other massive gaping hole. Excellent. Okay, so they don't appear to be doing any sort of rebuilding, which is good. Yeah, core destroyed. We're getting no threat, so that's good. That's what I was hoping for. So this planet, I can basically do whatever I like, I think, at least until the space hive gets annoyed, and then maybe they will be coming and attacking all of my stuff in the solar system. I'm not entirely sure how that works. So I probably could take this stuff down, but I think I'm going to leave it up just because I don't have the inventory space for it. Because this can't attack anything that comes from space, so it's kind of pointless having it down here. But yeah, this is my bag space, and I don't have enough to tidy all this up just yet. Okay, has my smelter finished smeltering? Yes, would be the answer to that. Can I have my titanium ingots back? Thank you. Yeah, I think I might as well just make all the copper bullets that I can. Just because I don't think there's anything else I'm going to do on this planet that requires copper. And there's so little of it left that even if I wanted to, I don't think I have enough for any sort of meaningful production. If at some later date I'm on this planet and I need copper, then yeah, I'll kick myself later about that. But for now, I'm going to make my first Interstellar logistics station. Boop, boop. And this is going to make things so much easier. Because basically I just hook everything up. So I still want to melt stuff. I mean, technically. Technically that's the right word. Which is the best kind of correct. Still want to smelt stuff down here. Before sending it. Because there's no benefit to sending the ore rather than...
You've built an interstellar logistics station, which serves as the primary hub for interstellar transportation. With its assistance, manual cargo transportation among planets is no longer necessary.
So yeah,
station on the supply
I can set these as
interstellar supply. The interstellar logistics vessels
supply. Sorry, I'm just laughing at my... Oh, go. There we go, thank you. Yeah, all of these little lightning bolts mean that my power grid is having a bad time. Oh dear. Right, time to spam down a few more wind turbines. Not that they're going to do a whole lot, but we try.
Warning! The power grid is excessively overloading, and facilities can't operate normally. Build more power generation facilities. Power grids are complicated.
Yeah.
You must monitor both power consumption and power generation. Use an accumulator to balance peak and valley demands for electricity.
I don't think an accumulator is going to help much here, buddy. So yeah, I need to up my power grid. Have fun with your tea. I shall catch you when you get back from making tea, I guess, depending on how long that takes. Maybe by then I'll have sorted out my power issues. Oh, I unlocked a laser turret. That sounds exciting. I'll deploy a few of those when I get back home. And a planetary shield generator, which sounds useful. Massive amounts of energy. Yeah, that doesn't seem like something this planet is ever going to have. So what I want to look at is the accumulator, but I definitely can't make it. Because I don't have any of the mag ring stuff. But yeah, those would be useful to have at some point. And they would be useful to have on this planet. Because this charges up, but when the logistics vessels get here, they will recharge. So it causes a spike in demand. So it would be good to have some batteries charging up in between deliveries, so that when the delivery gets here, the grid doesn't have this issue and everything grinds to a halt again. But I'm just going to spam some more wind turbines down. And hope for the best. How are we doing? We've doubled our power production. But everything is still sad. Understandably so. So yeah, I think I was spoilt with my first seed, because the first planet that I went to that wasn't my main planet had fire ice on there. And I'm pretty sure that has I think it also had like a lot of coal. So yeah, I think you can use fire ice as a fuel. Does it show up here? No, because, well, I can't make it. Maybe it'll unlock once I can actually gather it. But yeah, fire ice is used for some recipes. So this recipe uses fire ice and it chucks out a hydrogen and a graphene. And graphene is useful. It's one of the things that I need to start producing soon. On a industrial scale. But yeah, the byproduct is hydrogen, which you can use as a fuel. So that planet, I think I just made hydrogen fuel rods as my fuel source at first. Which is a lot better than spamming down 80% efficiency wind turbines. For this planet, like, there's barely any coal on here. And there's, like, nothing else that I can use for fuel, basically. So we're stuck with the wind. Everything is still complaining. My life is just putting down wind turbines now. Interstellar wind turbine logistics. And at some point, this won't be necessary because I'll make a good source of fuel and then I'll be shipping it around to all of the worlds that I take over. Not sure colonize is the right word, considering that there's nobody living here. And when I've been doing so good at lining them up, I'm not about to go off center now. Okay, this isn't showing me my home planet threat, but I think that's probably because it's still low. So I don't think I need to worry about that. At the moment, I can keep spamming my wind turbines. So once I get back to my home world, I mean, priority one, of course, is finishing the logistics setup so that I can actually get the titanium. and the silicon back home. But then I think I'm going to make a few batteries so that I can store any excess power that gets generated here. And that will just help balance the grid so that we don't have this issue again from the logistics station stealing all the power. I think I can also do something with the charge rate. So I've done that before. So if we have a look at the interface down here, yeah, you can set your charging power. So you can alter this either so that it refills really quickly, if it's something very important, or you can shuffle it down so that it refills slower, but obviously doesn't have the sort of impact on the power grid that it's currently having. Okay, so that's charging. I think everything is probably still a bit sad, but at least it's not angry flashing at me anymore. Yeah, we're still underproducing, but not anywhere near the extent that it was. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is thread this silicon in between the wind turbines. And get rid of that. And then I want to output from that rather than inputting. I don't actually know if it's gonna, because everything's backed up at the moment, so these are probably all full of silicon. That's not actually accepting any silicon because I haven't set it as a thingy. So yeah, this is supplying both locally if I had another logistics station here. But what I'm most interested in is the remote supply. So yeah, that's going to fill up. Hopefully at some point it'll take all the stuff out of there as well. And then I need to get the titanium going too. So what I could do here is just delete that and turn it into an output instead. Right. So, are you going in there? No, definitely not like that. Yeah. That looks better though. Oh, you're colliding with the wind turbine. Of course you are. Okay. Fine. I shall do a little around the corner. Okay, so I need to set this to accept titanium ingots, and we're also supplying those. That's the default setting, which is quite nice. We're just going to fill it right up because this is the sort of stuff that I'm just going to need forever. Okay, I think I'm going to prioritize that route because this has already been made, so we might as well prioritize new stuff being made. There goes your internet. Oh no. You weren't tempted to just change the Wi-Fi passwords while they were out? It's like, oh, you can't connect. That's so weird. Maybe it'll be fixed tomorrow when I'm not trying to watch a stream. What are you making for tea anyway? If you feel like sharing. Okay. How much iron do I actually have on this planet? Oh, 5 million. That's not bad, actually. That's not a bad amount of iron. Okay, so we've got titanium. We've not got a whole lot of silicon, but that's fine. Titanium is what I'm mostly interested in at the moment. I don't know whether to set up iron to come yet. I don't think it's really necessary. If we have it, yeah, I've still got 2 million. I'm going to run out of copper before I run out of iron. So I think for the time being, I shall just leave it with these two. I also don't know whether to send this ammo. I might just pick up some of that ammo instead. And take it back to main base with me. Let's get rid of this singular copper. Actually, let's just get rid of as much copper as I can. No reason to keep it. Okay. So this should be ticking along. Kinda slowly. So yeah, I think I need to upgrade some of these inputs. So it's upgrade you because they're going more grid distance. What's wrong with you? You can't output. Okay, fair enough. Because yeah, this one isn't working at full capacity. That one's just grinding away. Are you... that is emptying out? Question mark? Yeah. Yeah, that's slowly emptying out. And then once these have emptied out, these ones should be able to start emptying out. Any little gaps can get filled in by this thing. And then I'll just do the same check for the titanium over here, because I'm assuming when I set it up, I didn't have the better sorters, maybe. Yeah, that's slow on ore. So let's upgrade you. Okay. Now I'm getting muddled with terms because I'm going to say the UK. Definitely in England and sort of, I think more common in the north of England. But sometimes when people say tea, they mean like the evening meal. But I guess if people have been at a wedding, that's stupid because presumably they'd have been eating at the wedding and not need another meal. Yeah, I don't drink caffeinated tea because it keeps me awake. I've been drinking rooibos tea that I can't pronounce, but it tastes pretty good. Or, you know, like my lemon and ginger or peppermint. Those are also very nice options. Okay, so enough waffling. This is getting stocked up with titanium and silicon. I need to pick up a bit more, I think, to take with me to make sure that I can make a receiving station. Although I feel like I should have enough on me, but, you know, just to be sure. I'm going to pick up a bit more titanium to take home. And then I was also going to load up on titanium bullets. Boom. Okay, so I might as well just fill the rest of the space with titanium. Maybe I'll take a little bit of silicon as well, because I was using that for processors. Okay. So my inventory is all chock-a-block again. I'm not going to worry about setting up other collection stations yet. So if I go down here, I can turn on vein distribution, and it will quite helpfully show me where the veins are on the planet. So at some point, I will need to set up gathering from all of these different nodes. Probably even the iron. But definitely in the titanium. But for the moment, I think we just want to get a trickle coming to the planet. It doesn't need to be particularly like high rate at the moment. Okay, zoom zoom. Yeah, the other thing I'm not sure about is if this hive will attack my logistic vessels. I hope not, because I don't know if there's a way to protect them. Sham ki chai. Evening tea. Oh. Nice. And yeah, please forgive my pronunciation. I'm kind of generally unfussy when it comes to tea. Oh, okay. I did okay. Right. Let's stay away from the dark. Stay away from the dark fog. I'm going too quick to avoid the. Right. Just crash landed somewhere random on my planet. It's fine. Oh, okay. Now the big question. Where do I want to set up my first interstellar logistics? So the way the grid pattern works on these planets, I don't know if you've noticed, but it tends to be tighter at the poles. And then, like, down here, the grid is nice and open. So generally, you want to build your big factories in the middle of the planet at the equator. So you can fit everything together nicely and all the conveyor belts link up nice and stuff. And then sort of the one-off things go more towards the poles where the grid is a bit more wonky. But I think... So yeah, I think if I put it around here, for a start, my titanium stuff is all here, which is good. But yeah, if I put it about here, then it's not right in the equator. I did a good on pronunciation. Yeah, I'm terrible with languages. Like I am not at all good at learning languages. But I'm glad my pronunciation at least was okay. I will never remember that that's what evening tea is, but... right, I needed to make some stuff, is what I need to do. I need to make myself a planetary logistics station. I need to get rid of all of these bullets that are in my inventory. So I'm going to dump those... Actually, what I should do is dump them in here. Because I think what I'm going to do is produce them here and then send them over. Probably. And then you can be bullets. Right, let's set another maximum like we've got here, and then I'm heading over in that direction. Am I? No, not yet. Right, what's... Oh, okay, that's upset because it's run out of titanium. To make yellow stuff. Science. So I think I needed 40 of these, so I need 23 more. Yay, I can do maths. And then I think I need some steel, if I remember correctly. Some steel and some processors. I thought I had processors on me at one point. 40 steel, which I think I dumped in a chest randomly. Not that chest. That chest? Yes, but I didn't have enough. Oh, it's... I need to sort this out. It's a mess. It's an entire mess. Oh, I forgot the music as well. I can't believe I forgot the music. I turned it off because when I was doing my little perimeter, I was listening to something else. But then I forgot to put it back on. Maybe that's why I've been... So every time I move something, it sort of sounds like it's squeaking to me. It's not. Yay, there we go. It's sort of just like a little robotic-y movement noise, but I've been really hearing it and I couldn't work out why. Whole YouTube is with hightail videos. Yeah. I would have been lost in the void if I'd also played that. I can just be chilling in Dyson Sphere instead. It does look good, hightail. I don't know. I'm not much of an early adopter of games, to be honest. Like, unless it's something that my friends are actively playing and want me to join in with, I tend not to play new games until they've been out for a while. Right, I just want one of these. Don't get overexcited. And then I need my titanium alloy, which I might as well set up a little smelter for it here, because I'm going to need a lot of them. Although now I run into the issue of I didn't leave myself enough room to do anything. Would it be really janky to put a smelter down here? If it'll fit? I feel like the answer is yeah. Oh, look at it. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. You are going to make me titanium alloy. So yeah, that's kind of annoying because that planet had a lot of iron on it, so I could have been making the steel. And then it had the titanium already, but it's the sulfuric acid. I don't have any fuel or any refined fuel or oil over there. So I'd have had to import the sulfuric acid, and importing fluids is just horrible, basically. Right, have some steel, have some of that stuff. Sandbox game like Minecraft, different enough to be its own game. Yeah, that yeah, I'm not necessarily a I enjoy bugs, but I don't make the most of them, I don't think. Always. Why do I keep getting just... Where am I getting all these sources from? Oh, it's because I upgraded them. Okay. Yeah, I remember playing Valheim early on in early access. And you'd farm crops and they would just go shooting straight up in the air. Because they didn't quite have the physics worked out properly. Right, so let's feed you some titanium so you can be happy. Did I need, before I send all of that, to be converted into other stuff? Okay, so I do need alloy, but basically I just need to make one logistics vessel and then I can have all the titanium I want. Right, I need 40 of these again. We're getting Interstellar logistics done. Complete a transportation mission. And then I can think about my solar sails. I should think about some other technology as well, actually, while I wait for that stuff. I'm good with words today. Information matrix is not the word. Yeah, while I wait for the titanium alloy to cook up. Yeah, I might try hightail at some point, but also my phone broke just before Christmas, so I had to buy a replacement for that, which was not on my plans and made me sad. I still don't know why I would use reform for refinement. Yeah, because you still need fuel. It's not like you can create fuel for nothing. I mean... Okay, I guess I could do something really janky, where I sent fuel to that planet and then used the coal and hydrogen to create infinite fuel. But the planet also didn't have a lot of coal and doesn't have any hydrogen. So, that wouldn't work. But yeah, maybe that's the reason. Like, instead of sending fuel, you send like the other stuff and you just seed it with a little bit of fuel to get it going. Maybe. Because of course you can set up stuff so that you prioritize it feeding back into the system. It just got a green line right down the middle of the screen. I didn't do anything, I didn't drop it, I was just using it. And it decided to, yeah, get a bright green line going down, right down the middle. So it's quite an old phone. But yeah, I tried some of the like software checks. So it's like, oh, this could be caused by software. You can try this to see if it goes away, and it didn't. So I'm assuming it's something to do with the cable for the screen itself got loose or overheated, or I don't know. But yes, it do be broke. And yeah, it's just very annoying having a bright green screen. Yeah, it's trying to be smallish beans with the stripy hair. Better not be. It better not be. Everything is fine, everything is normal. I should probably enqueue some of this stuff. Okay, so the broadband is what I need to make the information matrix. What do I need to make the broadband? Silicon crystals, which I'm already making, and all that stuff. Like the graphene tube thing and the plastic. Yeah, that's all stuff that is like in progress. I need that for my rockets. But that is not yet. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this yet. So these are useful things. But, although it's kind of cheap. Maybe I should just queue it so it's there. So yeah, these are kind of useful, but I probably won't be doing too much with them just yet. Attack drone. Corvette. Yeah, I should queue some of this stuff too. Ooh, I do like the idea of an attack drone. Space Forces. Ooh, that's exciting. I can't queue that up yet because I don't have the information matrix, but these look cool. Anyway, right. I should probably key the attack drone. I don't know what it needs to make it. All stuff that I can actually make at the moment. Research progress is too slow. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. Okay, so once that's unlocked, then I can key the information matrix, and I'll probably move that ahead of some of these other stuff that I'm currently got queued up. Yeah, we don't have green science yet. That comes later. I should probably make some faster assemblers, because I'm pretty sure I've got the Assembler Mark II unlocked, so I should probably be making some of those, but as with everything, it's on the list of things to do. Nothing wrong going on where he lives. And no, it's like, it is full of sunshine and rainbows. And no deep, dark underbelly. Everything is just how it appears to be, which is happy and bright and colourful. Inventory capacity. That sounds good. I do like having a bigger inventory. Okay, solar sail life, ray transmission efficiency. Yeah, this stuff will all be useful very soon. I should probably in-key that actually. Distribution range. Oh, that's actually quite handy. That's my little bots. Go quicker. Yeah, all of this stuff is really good. Okay, I think I'm probably reaching my limit of queuing. Planetary shield. All queues full. Okay, we have reached the limit. Anyway, and we've probably made... Oh, we've run out of steel. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's just bung all that in. I was waffling away. Didn't notice I'd run out of steel. I feel like I should probably upgrade you. So we can actually queue enough in here. Okay, I do need to produce a logistics vessel, as the tips screen is helpfully telling me. Am I making reinforced thrusters? I can't... No, I'm definitely not, because I don't have any alloy. And I don't have any turbines. Well, hopefully I do have some turbines by now. Yes, look! 100 turbines! Look at all those turbines! Fine, I'll start making some pink stuff again. Particle container? Question mark? It does have a name. I just don't know what it is. Particle container. Apparently I do know what it is. Look at me go. Okay. So this is... Yep, queuing up. Right, I need to make Interstellar Logistics Station. I don't know why I'm making that before I've got my logistics vessel, because I can't actually do anything until I've got logistics vessels. So I need 2 of those to make one of these. Yep. So I need more of the alloy, and I need... How you doing with stuff? Let's give you some more titanium. I should probably dump off my silicone as well. Yeah, I would like that, please. Thank you. Oh, look. I'm actually running out of fuel. So at some point... Go away, little tooltip. At some point, I'll need to upgrade this production. Although I did have an issue... So you can see how slowly the oil is coming out of here now. Because I mentioned as it works, it sort of drains the oil seep. And I didn't notice that everything was running low on oil. Right, I'm just going to destroy that top storage facility there. Okay, yeah. This whole thing needs a rejig at some point. As I'm saying with everything needs a rejig. Basically. Right. Let me take you. You've run out of steel again, have you? Fine. So, yeah, I need to hook that up so that I'm making titanium alloy automatically. Rather than having to ferry over materials myself. Because that's not what my automation game is about. There we go. Okay. I like the noise the little chemical things make as well. Like, just gently bubbling away. Anyway, getting distracted again. It's just popped up another warning at me, I can tell. Okay, so I can actually make 2 of those now. That's good. I should probably also put down this logistics thingy so it can start charging. Right, so yeah, I think around here, you know, it's out of the way because obviously I don't want to be building right next to veins and stuff. Go away. I know research is too slow. Where are you? There you are. Refusing spots. Your luck on the server. 4 heavy cores. Oh dear, you've got Doc's luck. I'm pretty sure he was trying for ages to get the Windburst book. The Windburst 3. I think they are like rarer than cores. You must have explored a lot of trial chambers then. Right, I'm looking in here because I'm sure I had some Tesla tower stick things. But I don't know where I put them. Oh, maybe in here. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, have some silicone. And I will steal all this junk back. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's get a Tesla tower in here. And then that is going to have an absolute fit. Is that? Oh, that's not big enough. It's not big enough to power that. So I've got to go for one of these. So yeah, that's currently very sad because it has no power at all. And then if I hook it up to some wind turbines, it's still going to be very sad. Everything is unhappy. But if I hook it up with the Tesla tower, hopefully that doesn't crash my entire... Oh, okay, it's trying to crash my entire grid. That's fine. Oh, that's not got power either. Yay! Okay, we're at 50% sufficiency. That should burn through some fuel for us. Right, can I power you with a wind turbine? Yeah. Did I pick that up? No. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've got one of these lying around somewhere. So I'm gonna go and grab that. Yeah, there we go. Another thermal power plant. Hopefully the competition that you set up on the server will get you a book and the music disc as well. That would be good. Another one for the little jukebox setup. Only explored 3 trial chambers. Yeah, it should be good. And I don't know, like, if... I mean, I'm assuming King Predator's done a trial chamber. Because he seems, like, fairly knowledgeable about Minecraft stuff. But I don't think... Maybe Regressive hasn't done it. So I think it would be fun for them to try as well. Okay, yeah, I did steal all of these turbines, so I'm just going to put those back. Okay, right, this is charging up. It's taking all of the power in my power station to do it. But it's working on it. We're getting there. So now what I need to do is find my logistics vessels. Actually, I think I can just, like, click on this arrow. Yeah. And it will just automatically take them. So... Oh, can I only have 2 anyway? What? How many am I allowed? I don't expect you to answer this. I think I can have 10. I think I can have 10 logistics vessels attached to that. King Predator got netherite before getting an enchantment table set up. I mean, sure, it's a look. Right, silicon. We want remote demand, and yeah, sure, just get as much as you like. I don't know how it prioritizes stuff actually. Because obviously I've just sent off my 2 logistics vessels to go and get silicon. So I don't know if it's gonna... I think it tries to balance them. So I think if I add more logistics vessels, then they'll go for titanium next rather than filling up silicon and then working on the titanium. That's that's how I feel anyway. Right. How are my stocks of this thing? We've used up all the backlog of sulfuric acid. So things are going to be slow now. Right, I've run out of turbines because I put them all in back in the box. If I hadn't run out of turbines... Okay. So I need at least 20 turbines. Oh, which I don't have. I'm going to have to steal one off the conveyor belt. Oh dear. It's hard times. Definitely hard times down here. Okay, thank you. I can make 2 more of these, which is good. And then hopefully they'll be going to get some titanium for me. Do I have any more iron? Okay, I've got iron there. Because I need steel for my alloy. I'm just wondering if I should take it from this steel thing here. Or if I should set up a new production. Oh, I guess I'm making steel there as well. Yeah. Shush, stop yelling at me. I'm trying. Trying my best. This is we're gonna get 2 attacks in one day. Okay, yeah, they've gone off. Well, they're actually, one of them's gone off to get more silicon and one of them's gone off to get titanium. Which I guess is balanced based on me adding them because it sent 1 to each. Yeah. Over time it'll sort itself out anyway. It's just like early days. We are currently doing this. We can actually see it on the map, I believe. Yep. Look at them go. See if they make it past the hive. Or if they cause any threat. I hope they don't. Oh, we've got coming back as well. So those are the ones that I just loaded in, and these are the ones stocked up with silicon. That are heading backwards. Okay. Heading back home. And then I'm guessing once they've come back to the planet, they will then send out 1 for silicon and 1 for titanium. I don't think I'm going to be able to watch this complete the journey because I think we're probably going to get attacked before then. But it doesn't look like the hive attacks my little logistics vessels, which is good. Because I don't know how I would protect those. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to feel about the solar sails when I start launching those into the sun. Oh, I need to exit out of map mode. Okay. I just looked at the time and didn't pay any attention at all. But I also have a clock down here, so... It's fine, we're doing good. Doing alright for time. Okay, so I think turbines are my current... pressure point? Is that the word I'm looking for? Pain point? Definitely pain point. Okay, we're slowly... One more turbine. I can see it going in. There we go. Let me build some more logistics vessels. There we go. So yeah, I think building up turbine production is going to be the next thing. I definitely want to move this stuff out of the middle. So this is my market. And again, that's something that would definitely be better off kind of up here where the grid is less nicely spaced. And then I will need to expand all this chemical production stuff so that I'm actually producing usable amounts of the new resources, because it's been we're sort of barely scraping by. But yeah, turbines are definitely an issue because I need to be making these super mag rings as well, because there's a loads of stuff that needs those, and at the moment I'm just running short. And I should probably finish off my perimeter as well. Yeah, I guess we get another test to see where the drones, where the fog goes. Whee! Done my Interstellar logistics. Right. Insufficient. Okay, we have actually, yeah. Obviously, I just got the achievement. But we now have silicon. And I'm using the silicon over here to make processors. And it is empty, so I think I'm going to see if I have time to run a quick conveyor belt all the way over there. This is annoying sometimes, right? So I need to pick silicon as my output there. Oh, out of building range. Okay. Are you in building range? Yeah. It's actually quite cool when they land because they just sit on these little landing pads and recharge. But we don't have time for that. We've got conveyor belts to build. So yeah, I'm just adding to the mess, having said that I need to tidy things up. Instead, I am just completely causing more issues. Yeah, this is issues. Right, actually I want to delete that point on the end, because then I think I can possibly just like loop around this onto there. This is way overkill for making those. And then I can run the titanium there. And then at least stuff is being produced. And then I can work on my perimeter, and then I can come back and just basically do a complete revamp of this whole area. I think is going to be the way it goes. And also I should look at upgrading like my logistics, because I'm pretty sure I have access to another level of conveyor belt. I've got access to 2 new levels of conveyor belt and I'm just not making them. That needs to change. I need things speeding around. Yay, we've got titanium on this planet. I am excited. And it's good timing too, because we've like run out. It's very dramatic music at the moment. Wonder if that's because we're about to be attacked. Okay, so I am going to run that there? Question mark? Yeah, thank you. Build that. Yeah. So I can feed this in and then it will go to both places that need it. This is my fuel supply, so that doesn't take a whole lot at the moment. Although now that I'm getting some overflow hydrogen, I might try changing my... I was going to say I might try changing the thermal power plant so that it runs on the hydrogen fuel rods instead. But I don't actually know if that's a good idea. Because at the moment, I'm burning excess fuel through that way. But then I'm also going to be increasing the fuel that I'm using here, so I might not have that much excess fuel. Okay, basically everything needs a whole rethink. But first, we're going to get attacked by aliens. So I am watching from over here and hoping that they attack towards my defenses. Because if they don't, then I'm in trouble. Go on, 1%. Okay. Hey, they seem to be going that direction again. So I'm definitely gonna add some stuff over this way. Right, okay, so that is out of the drain. Sorry, out of the repair range. So yeah, I need to get some more of these implosion cannons built. And then I can stick them over here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna, yeah, work on improving defenses in this region, because that's the second time that they've blown off towards this direction. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it picks where to attack. Why is that alerting? I'm on Capricorn A3. Yeah, I know. We just dealt with those. Thanks. Also, don't know why the base level is only 1, whereas the other planet had like base level 2 and 3. More questions that I don't know the answer to. Right, things I need to do. Change over to titanium bullets, which means all of these nice copper bullets that I put over here need to be taken away. So yeah, get my defenses sorted, I think, first, and then work on rejigging production of absolutely everything else, which is going to be a fun and small project. Certainly. Right, so first thing I do is get rid of that sorter. And then the second thing I can do is run a conveyor out of here going... Oh, no. I need to tell this, please give me bullets. And yeah, let's drop that down so we're not overproducing. And then we want to demand those. Very demanding. And now that we've got that as an item, I can select it here. So yeah, give me bullets. So the copper ammo that's in the system, I'm just going to leave it in the system. And then I'm going to go over here and repair these two so they stop moaning at me. Okay, do your work, little drones. Little birdies. Or allies, if you want to be Minecrafty. Right, we've picked up random junk. I really don't know what to do with all this random junk. But that's a problem for future me. So I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, so copper will be replaced with the titanium ammo at some point. There's also this super alloy stuff that I can research at some point, but yeah, that needs a titanium alloy and it's a bit of a hassle to make, so I will probably save that until I have unlocked somewhere that has a sulfuric acid ocean. And possibly someone that has sulfuric acid ocean and titanium as well on the same planet, because that would be very convenient. Okay, so now I'm going to take all of this. Actually, what I can do is I can set this to do it for me. I've got planetary logistics now. I don't need to carry things by hand. Right, you fill up with that to maximum because we're not producing any more over here, so it's not an issue. And then I can go back here. So yeah, you can see here what I was talking about with the grid lines. So this is one of the poles. And then if I'm building conveyor belts, they have to go on these grid lines. It's very faint, actually. But yeah, so if I had a machine here and a machine here, then the conveyor belt would sort of go up, up, up. And then you have trouble connecting sorters and all that sort of stuff. So it's better if you're building like a large factory to build it down here, where you've got like all of this run here, where the grid line is the same. And yeah, right on the equator is even better for that sort of stuff. Actually, that might be the equator. I'm not sure. Okay, so back here. So I didn't actually destroy that, which is fine. But what I can do is request. I want to demand. Oh, it's called a magnum ammo box. They're copper bullets. These are titanium bullets. So yeah, now I just need to get some of this delicious titanium across here so that I can convert these copper bullets into titanium ammo. But as you can see, we do have a slight supply issue. So it's working on it. Maybe for the time being, I should just set this down. Yeah, let's just set that right down because then it's going to stop filling up with silicone, which I'm not using at the same rate as titanium. Yeah. I'm definitely lacking in that department. Right, I should set up some steel for this. That's what I should do. But yeah, I think I decided my closest iron was over here. Yeah, I'm going to separate supply because all of this is going to get moved anyway. All of everything is going to get moved, to be honest. But I think if they start off as separate, then, you know, hopefully it keeps in my head that they need to be different supplies. Fine, I'll use a normal power pole. There we go. You happy? Yes, I am trash talking a machine. Thinking noises again. Yeah, I don't want to block that crude oil soup because I have a feeling I will need it soon. But the humming and hawing is because I need to make... Well, I need to turn this into steel, so I'm wondering if I want to do that close to the gatherer rather than all the way over where I'm using it. Little smelter. And then you need to make iron for me. I think I just put that on my head. Yeah, I'm inside the smelter. Steel. There we go. It needs 3. Right, I'm going to give you a quick transfer thing. Oh, maybe it doesn't need a quick thing, actually. Seems to be doing alright. I'll leave it like that. Yep, and then that needs to come over here. And I think there's probably no decent way to get both titanium and steel into that thing. So I think what I should do instead is actually move that. Because then I'm just bringing this out rather than trying to get two new things in there. Although what I should have done is just copied it rather than deleting it. But never mind, you live and learn. Okay, you can sit there, even though that makes getting the steel in a bit awkward. But everything is awkward at the moment. No, I'm not making steel. I'm talking about steel. I'm making alloys. There we go. Yep, it does work. Good, good, good. Okay, hopefully I can do something kind of janky this way. Yep, this is definitely working. As intended. Yeah. Nope, I didn't want one of those, I wanted one of those. Okay. And yep, you're complaining about power, so let's fill in the only little gap that I had missing power. And then steel. Because that's not enough steel. I think I might be able to do something. Hello! You are late again, but because I am streaming earlier at the moment due to daylight savings time, or the lack thereof, I'm not sure what I'm on, I'm actually gonna not finish in 10 minutes. I'm gonna keep going. So we're having a longer stream today. But if you hadn't have turned up, then I might not have done. Yeah, I'm making more spaghetti. So I have set up Interstellar logistics, and I'm trying to make titanium alloy because the planet that I'm mining all the titanium on, I can't make sulfuric acid on that planet. So, oh, okay, it's you. Fine. It's just never going to work out, is it? Oh well, I am having fun anyway, so I shall extend the stream slightly then until I run out of energy. Yeah. Okay, so I can talk through quickly, briefly, what I've done. Once I manage to get this still going. Oh, you are in a power zone. Cool. Right. So yeah, this is slowly chugging away, very slowly. And then I was gonna make titanium ammo, but I don't think that's not high priority. Like, I've got loads of it. So what I'm mostly working on, if I go to map mode, is my perimeter here around the dark fog base. So they tend to be attacking this direction. So what I want to do is get a couple more implosion cannons going this way. And then I'm going to expand the perimeter because eventually I'd like it to go all the way around so that hopefully whichever way they pick to attack me, they'll be met with a show of bullets. So that's what I'm going to work on for the rest of the stream, I think. And then once I've done that, it basically frees me up to build wherever else I want. So I'm gonna tear all this down, probably not in one go, and then move stuff so that I can have some bigger factories in the middle, because I'm getting to the point where I need to like mass produce turbines and processors and stuff. So I need to have a bit of a rejig. But first, I kind of want to try and contain the fog. Move to England and don't worry about timing. Yeah, that would be. Or just get some job with really antisocial hours, because it's not like that's bad for your health or anything. And I'm sure watching my stream of Dyson Sphere Program is more important than being able to have a normal social life. Okay. Did I actually? Yeah, I moved my steel there. I can't talk and keep a thought in my head. It doesn't work. Right, I was going to make some implosion cannons. I've also researched the laser turret, which sounds quite exciting. And also the planetary shield generator, which I don't think I need quite yet, but we'll probably need soon-ish. So yeah, the laser turret does sound fine, but it says it needs a lot of energy. You have to save it. There's a rejig? I don't know what you're... So why have you got code words in my chat? Right, implosion cannon. I need to make that. Yeah, I'm definitely having turbine troubles. I don't know if I do actually. Okay, yeah, there we go. Maybe I'm not having turbine troubles. What I am going to do is... oh, this is going to get messy if I set a filter with all this junk in there. No, stop. Don't you dare start making more of these jammers. I tried using the jammer tower, but it's like the range on it is tiny. I don't see how that's a viable solution to anything. Right. Okay, I need that and that back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just set filter and then expand this so that it can be... Oops, no, stop it. No jamming capsules. So that it can be stocking up a few more of these turbines for me. But production is very slow because I've got one motor thing going. I've only got one of these that's just feeding everything. So this whole area needs a rethink. Right, that is empty of silicone, so I can destroy that and then use this as my junk depot. I didn't say thinking about running. Ah, well, you could. Thank you. I shall definitely enjoy the spaghetti. I always do. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, one day you'll be there for a whole stream. One of us will be working some unusual hours. But it'll happen. Can go away. See ya. What am I doing? What am I doing? Getting rid of you and you. That has its own chest. I don't know why it's in a random other chest. Yeah, this is part of the logic as well. Will be to sort it out so that I have logical chests, not just a load of junk in random chests like this. Whether that happens or not, or whether I get distracted by making new things and building more spaghetti, is up for debate. Okay, so... Right, I needed the turbines to make the super mag things. I also need some magnets and some energetic graphite. Yeah, I definitely need to have these being auto-crafted. Because I'm going to need so many of these. This is one of the things that you like build a giant factory for. I just haven't got around to that part yet. Right, do I not have any actual magnets? luckily I have some over here that I made earlier. Okay, so look at all the stuff I can make with this. Right, so I need 2 per implosion cannon. I don't know how many implosion cannons that I want. Oh, I did want to make some accumulators as well. So if I make like 3 implosion cannons, so that would be 6, and then I can make like 4 accumulators. Okay, let's make 10 of those for the time being. And then yeah, I can make some of the cannons to put over that area that seems to get attacked all the time. And then I can chuck a few accumulators down. I don't know how much that's actually going to do for my grid, but it will do something. Yeah, it can store 540, so having like no. I always have to like run off, or I'm running off, or you know, it's just time zones are, I mean, they're understandable because obviously, you know, you want to sleep when it's dark. But it is, you know, it's unfortunate for stuff like this where, you know, obviously they really love the game. They managed to find my stream, which hardly anyone does. And then, yeah, it's just, oh, hi, bye. Gotta go now. I'm logging off. One day it'll work. Or it won't. But it's nice that Disgrace is still popping by to, like, check in and see how things are going. Rather than just being like, oh no, Gala streams at a really awkward time, so I'm just not going to bother. So yeah, that's nice. Right. Motors. Which I'm making very, very slowly. So many things I need. Right. I can't remember. Oh. Yeah, I might be using some of the mag rings that I was planning to use for accumulators. That's fine. I'm sure I had some of those silicon diamonds somewhere. I don't know where I would have put them. So, oh well. I mean, they're probably being produced somewhere, maybe, in this mess. I thought I was doing well. Like, I thought I was doing so well on not making too much of a mess, but things have definitely got out of hand. Oh, this is so slow, but it's fine. Things should be ticking along nicely now. Right, so I want to put down, and hopefully I've left myself enough space to put down some implosion cannons. Yeah, just checking the range that it's not going to be like attacking stuff that I don't want it to. Yeah, that is nice. It makes me like, always makes me happy to see the Disgrace pop in and say hi. But yeah, just one day I'll be here for a whole stream. Maybe. I'll do a 24-hour stream and then they'll be like on holiday or something and unable to be near a computer. I don't know. Such as the vagaries of the web, I guess. It's great because you can meet people from all over the world, but people all over the world have different time zones and are working and sleeping and living at different paces, so there is the downside. Foundation required. Fine, you don't want to just be floating above the ground. That's fine by me. Okay, so... yeah, I'm happy with that. Sorry. Random weird noises. Yeah, I was just checking, because obviously with the gatherers, you can like rotate them at any angle that you like. Whereas I was just checking that you can do the same with these ones, and no, you cannot. Can you go on diagonal that I want you to be using, please? Okay, so that implosion cannon is out of range, so I want to make sure that it's in range of a repair station battlefield analysis base, which means that I will need to put down some foundation required. Probably around here.
When out of the building range, hold shift and click the right mouse button on the ground to move the mecha.
No, I'm good, thank you, actually. I don't like moving with the mouse. It's weird. But I think I want to put my battlefield, and I've sort of made a Cyclops smiley face. That was unintentional. Okay, right, you need to be in there. I think that's... it's sort of getting a bit closer. Maybe I will put it back a little bit more. The Cyclops now has a double chin going on. Right. I feel like that's still not really back. At least you can't actually see the foundation. Right. I mean, I don't think it's gonna trigger an attack. Hopefully. It would be really bad if it did. I also don't know, like, how much... I mean, I can find out how much power it uses. Yeah, so again, these are, like, need to charge up. And then they will be, like, ready to go. So I definitely need to look at my power generation soon, because it's fine at the moment, but there's definitely a risk of spikes in power need. And what I don't want to do is, like, crash the grid. Not that I could right now. Actually, I could, because the power sources that I'm using are all constructed. So if I run out of power and I stop making stuff, then yeah, bad times, potentially. Okay. Yeah, these, I don't know if I was intentionally putting them a bit more forward, but it's now making me nervous. So I'm going to go back to giving a decent distance. Right. Yep, you're all facing somewhat logically. Although I think my connections are going to be a bit weird. Yeah, it would be nice if Disgrace could be here for the entirety of a stream. That would be nice. Right. So yeah, again, I'm just running out of wind turbines. And I'm almost out of foundation as well, so I need to go and restock. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so I need to get power to that. And I'm also going to stick another implosion cannon here. It's hard to know what way to angle them. Like, I think it doesn't necessarily matter. As long as it's not facing completely backwards. Okay, you can't go through there, so I'm gonna do something. Oh gosh, it's terrible. Don't look. And also this is sort of like semi-permanent, so it's not gonna get any better. Like, it's always gonna be janky. Unless I rip it out and redo it. Okay, I need to get some more wind turbines. And that's still kicking out. Yeah, well, God, it's taken so long. Oops, I lost my base. Okay. Foundation. Wind turbines. I do kind of want to make one of these laser turret things as well. Just to see what it's like. And I need to make some accumulators. Except I didn't have any of the crystal silicon stuff. Okay. I love this game, but this game is also just constantly... I don't have enough of this thing. I need to make more of this thing. I've made this thing, now I need to make more of this thing. Which is good. It keeps me entertained. But it also just... Yeah, there's always something to do. Right, am I actually making any silicon crystals? And if not, should I? To which the answer is, of course, yes. So I think yeah. What do I actually need to make silicon crystals? One of them. Okay. So yeah, I can actually just delete all of this stuff and fill my inventory with stone, which is always a good thing to do. And then also fill it full of silicon ore for no particular reason. So yeah, let's actually just get that on making some silicon. You can get destroyed. And then I want to link this up again. That. Too close. You went? Fine. I'll put a conveyor belt in there for you. At least I'm making something that I can actually just feed into other stuff now rather than the silicon ore. Don't know what I'm going to do with all that stone. But you do need it for the solar sails, I believe. Okay. Can't remember how many of these I needed, and I should have picked up... Yeah, I did pick up some iron, so that's all good. I could actually make some solar panels now as well. I don't know if that's a good idea. Probably not for this planet. Right, I can make 3 of these now, can I? At least until I've got some more crystals. Okay, so I'm just going to stick these accumulators down near my power... Do I want to put them near my power grid? No. And the reason is they fill up over time. So I don't really want to put them somewhere that I'm going to be moving them later. So I think I shall stick them in this little sort of dead space in the corner here.
Is a power storage facility. It will store surplus power in the power grid. When there's not enough power supply, stored power will be automatically released to operate the facility. It can also cope with short-term surges in power consumption, especially a surge caused by laser towers.
Yay! So yeah, this is basically, this fills up over time. And you can produce full ones of these, but I think if you destroy a full one, it turns into an empty one. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think if you want to produce a full one, you need one of these energy exchangers. And you feed it the accumulator and then it pops out a fully charged one. So that's a way for like boosting power generation when you move to a new planet. So instead of absolutely panicking my grid by setting up the Interstellar logistics, I could have taken a load of accumulators over, popped them down, and then they'd all drain into this thing to like get it going. Okay, so now titanium is doing better. I'm going to bump this up. I'm not going to bump it up to full, but I think we could go for like half full of silicon, because we are using this at a much lower rate than the titanium at the moment. Right. Okay, so that's my accumulators down. Now I need to try and remember what else I was going to do. I want to make a laser tower, because that looks cool. And it's actually not that... The mats aren't that bad, actually. I just need to grab my little plasma exciter thingies from over here. Was that all I needed? 6. I don't have 6. I need 3 more. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's an interesting system with splitting stacks here. There we go. It's kind of hard to get, like, getting half a stack is easy because you just, like, right click once, but getting a tiny amount of a big stack is a bit more tricky. Right. Oh, okay. I am producing those, but I didn't pick them up apparently, so we're using all that stone though, so you know, it empties the inventory out. I'm just going to stick one of these laser tower turrets at the back. Although it's only got a 40-meter range, so it's not actually the highest range thing that we've got going on out there. And then what else did I want? So I've got one of these missile turrets, which are also out there. I need some engines, which I believe are being produced somewhere. Yeah. Grab all those engines, and then I can make myself some more of these. Are you gonna... Oh, it's not gonna craft any extra stuff. That's good. I can pick some more Gauss turrets? I don't know. From here. And then I think the implosion cannon was a bit... Yeah, because I needed the mag ring that I'm not making. Okay. Right. So, I think I will use all of my filler words. And then I will put this stuff down. And then probably call it the end of the stream. There's a lot to do next time, for sure. And probably in between sessions, because I don't think you just want to watch me redoing the marketplace forever and ever. So I think I just want to fill in this space here. Oh, I do actually. I'm back. I want to put my laser tower down. Laser turret down. So yeah, I think this one is a 44 meter. Okay, so I probably want to put it sort of in a similar place to those ones. Yeah. Maybe. Collide with another object. Foundation required. Yeah. Okay. So I have an obvious... Okay, if If I was the front of a laser tower, I think I would be that little pokey bit. But maybe I would be wrong. Yeah, I think that's... I don't know. That looks like the front to me. And it just... What's the group burst do? Is it going to tell me? Accumulate energy. After accumulating, enter 5-second burst mode. I don't know what a single burst or a group burst does. Oh, number of turrets. Oh, okay. That doesn't matter because we've only got one turret, so. Okay, yeah, I'm going to turn that round. Although these ones, the image is all pointing like, I'm trying to explain myself very poorly, but like this you can see facing towards the left side of the screen is where it attacks from. So presumably that would be the same thing here. I guess I could put it sideways on and then come and watch what it does. But I'm fairly certain this bit is actually going to be the attacky bit. Or maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does have a pitch limit. So there is a limit on how... yeah, its angle. But I will keep an eye on that when we get attacked. An indicator where the front... Yeah! It's like, it could be either. Like, the laser could shoot out of this bit, but also the laser could, like, build up and shoot out of this front bit. I just don't really know. I think, based on the picture and the other ones, that it's going to come out of this side, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I shall leave that. And we can find out by testing it in the field. And then I just want to fill in... Did I pick up wind turbines? I didn't, did I? Oh, no, I did! Yay! Cool. Ah, dear. I do like it when I remember to do things that I wanted to do. Okay, so I want to put down... Oh, yeah, I didn't make that because they're expensive. And I ran out. Okay. Right, come back here. Right, I've left quite a big gap, actually, in between these ones, so I shall do the same again. And yeah, I have no idea if, like, I'm picking a right amount of defenses here, or if I'm... I don't think I can go overkill, because every time you get a wave, there's more in the wave, so I think it's probably better to err on the side of caution. Right, you're slowly going to get some missile sets. That's all good. Okay, and yeah, because of this battlefield analysis base range. Okay, I do actually have another one. I'm slowly working my way around. Okay, so I'll probably have another implosion cannon just there. Within that border. So yeah, so far it seems to be attacking sort of that base over there. And I could also use I could actually research this. Not under there, I can't research anything under there. I could research this signal tower. and basically use it to taunt the dark fog. But I don't know if that is just at planetary level or if it's also going to be taunting the dark fog space hive. And I don't feel ready for the space hive yet, because whilst I've unlocked this shield generator, I haven't made any, and I don't think I have the power to run it either. Although actually it doesn't seem to like use that much power, but I don't know how. Yeah, okay, so I can have a limited number of shield generators on the planet, and it does nothing against ground attacks. That's fine. Anyway, questions for another day. So yeah, I don't want to do anything that might annoy the hive just yet. I should probably try and put these a bit back so that they don't get attacked. Yay! Okay, I do want to... Oh, look how many that needs, though. Okay, so you can see now why I need to get this super magnetic ring auto-producing. Because I need 50 per one of these orbital collectors. And basically, I want to create a loop of these orbital collectors all the way around the gas giant. And then I also need them for creating the accumulators, and I need to fill the accumulators up. That's going to be a whole project. But it will be well worth it, because then I can probably switch quite happily to hydrogen fuel rods, and I'll also get the fire ice, which I can use. I didn't pick up any foundation. Yeah, I can use the fire ice to build some of the other stuff that I need more easily. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to be my plan, hope for next stream. Slowly getting rid of the bullets. That's also good. Okay. But to be able to do that, I need to be increasing production of a lot of things. Yeah. Oh, it actually... Ah, okay. We're making bullets. I was like, why is this stuff running? But yeah, we're making some missile sets and stuff because I've been increasing production. Okay. And this should pretty much be fine. Roughly. Okay. I think we've still got a whole lot on the other planet as well, which will need to be recovered at some point. Foundation before I forget. Definitely foundation before I forget. Oh, yay! Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they did have quite a lot, but it's still like... I feel considering that we can make it automatically, we shouldn't be thieving from their supplies if we can help it. Yeah, these little accumulators are full. I don't know how much that will do. Okay, I guess it's storing like... No, it's not. I can't count. Yeah, it's storing something. But we need more. Actually, I can do a little test while they're full. So I think if I destroy this, it's going to be empty when I pick it up. Oh no, it's not. Ah. Okay, that's interesting. That's good to know. So I could just put them on the ground. But it's quicker if I make an energy exchanger thing. And this, like, I probably only want one of these. So it's not too much, like, it's not too expensive to just make one of those. Okay, right. Did I have another battlefield analysis base? Yes, I do. We are going to expand a little bit more. Maybe. I think I'll go to past. So we've got 6 minutes and then I shall wrap things up. Yeah, so much to do. So much to see. And you do have drones, that's good. I think actually, so this one is showing some drones there in the inventory. So I'm going to take those out of there and put them as actual drones in. Well, I think 2 of them will fit in here. Yeah. And then I'll put 2 in this further base. Okay. What was I doing? Yeah, you can go. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't want it there. That one's out of range. Okay, so if I sort of put it in line with that, then I can build a new battlefields analysis base to cover foundation required. To cover both of those and any new stuff that I want to build. Cover both of those and yeah, not get too close to the fog, hopefully. And then I need a little bit of power. I'm so glad that this foundation is invisible rather than being patterned, because otherwise it would just look a complete mess. Right, so let's give you one there, and then I guess I should probably start heading round on a curve. Actually, maybe I should sort of nudge that one forward a little bit. Yep, I moved it like 1 pixel. Oh, we were at 80% through it already. Wow. It's definitely ramping up now. Don't you dare run out of conveyor belts before I'm done here. So I'm not going to stick around for that attack, because whilst it is going quickly, I don't think it's going to go quickly enough. There we go. Okay, I've got just one more missile turret and then I'll be done. At least I'm too tired at the moment to spend all night playing video games. There we go. Okay. So yeah, just link this one up. And then I shall call it for today's stream. There we go. Come on, little drones. Oh yeah, I forgot those little drones come and help too. Right. Yep, got big plans. But first we are pausing and then getting my end screen up. Outro screen. There we go. It's definitely time to collapse. So yeah, thanks for watching. I just love this game. It looks good. It's fun. There's stuff to tinker with. What more could you want? And now I have to worry about being blown up by dark fog. But I seem to have that under control, touch wood, for the time being. So yes. Monday. Let me check the dates actually. Because I will be doing another parkour stream at some point soon. But I don't think that's next. No, that's not next Monday. yeah, next Monday, something foundation-y. And then next Wednesday, hopefully I shall be building some factories to mass produce stuff like turbines and processors and supermag generators. Fingers crossed. And maybe even building some orbital collectors. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you on Monday. Goodbye.